Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Lindsay and I'm a cash budgeter. Use the cash envelope system to cash stuff, sinking funds, savings challenges, vacation binder. So if that's something you're interested in, I'd love for you to stick around. All right, so today I'm going to be cash stuffing. I have $975 cash that I budgeted for. I do have $300 in prop that I did send to my high yield savings account. I have $143 back here from my completing mini savings challenges from Monday. And then I have 86 because every week I go to the bank twice a week to pull out money for savings challenges and then for sinking funds. And each time I pull out 50 in ones. So to take out, I'm trying to think of H's and L's for my boys. And then the rest of it I put into my low priority. So I have 86 of that. So the first things first, though, I do want to say thank you. I did reach, I want to say this morning, 500 subscribers. So I will be having a 500 subscriber giveaway, but I'm not going to do that in this video because I still need to pick up one more thing. So I might do something and put it up for this weekend. I'm not sure how that's going to work yet, or I might include it in Monday's video. But while I stuff, I was also tagged by Frugality is Life in the 40 questions. So I am going to be answering that throughout this video. And then, so starting off, I start off with my black binder here. So today I was late on it. We've been so busy. I did pay off my last credit card. So I want to take this out of here. So I am officially credit card debt free. So I am so excited about that. And I have been coloring this. I don't think I've showed this on camera for a while, but I've been keeping track of this. So I think I started this November 30th, 2022. And I was at $27,413. And I have my last two to color off. I did mess up here. The combo's off here, but my last two I want to color in here. And I am finally, I could not believe it. I didn't think this day would ever come. I'm just really excited. I just haven't had a second to actually be able to take it all in between work and tonight the boys had swim lessons. It's Thursday night. This will be going up tomorrow. So I just have not had a second, but I am credit card debt free. And then, so next that I'm going to be working on is my personal loan. So I have, I think, just under 8,000 left on that, but this is going to be paid off hopefully in the next couple of weeks because my 100 envelope savings challenge is going to go towards it. So I am getting really close, and I think I'm going to be getting a bonus from work. So I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it in my big savings challenge video or if I'm just going to take the money and be done with it, and so I can pay towards this. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but we will see. So this will be getting colored in really quickly, a lot of it. So I'm going to set this over here and then bring my binder back. All right, so I'm going to set this with it. And in my emergency fund, some of these I made up from my IOU from not stuffing at the beginning of June from being off work, had family in town. So a lot of them I did make up last week, and some more I'm going to be making up this week. But anyway, so add 20, and I'm not going to count these just because I'm going to start doing these 40 questions. So number one, do you have pets? Yes, I have 2 cats, Tim, Tom, and Duty. We really want a dog, but we just do not have time for a dog. We're not home enough, and if we got a dog, it would be kenneled all the time. Preschool, I am not stuffing this. This was going to go towards, this summer I've been doing 200 a week, but we have a sitter, so I have to pull that money up tomorrow and I will pay her for that. Next is my husband's pool table. So I still have an IOU of 400, but I've been stuffing 200 a week, and then I am doing an extra 100. So 300 is going to go in here, but this was already sent over to high yield savings. So I am going to add 300, and I did already color it in, 300 in prop. Let me put that in order here. I think I can probably do, so there's 2,000, 2,500, 1, 2, 3, 4. So not there yet. All right. Second question. Are you in a relationship? I am, but don't tell my husband. So yes, I am married. Number 3, do you drink alcohol. Rarely. I rarely drink alcohol. Once in a blue moon, we have alcohol at the house. I just don't think of it, and I'm not a big drinker. It's just not really for me. Don't drink beer. I hate the smell of it. Do you believe in God? For that one, and I think there's one about ghosts. I'm very passionate about my beliefs, and I love listening to what other people say and believe. And when it comes to politics and religion, I'm not going to talk about it on this channel, so I am just going to skip that altogether. All right, house remodel is 100, so that's 200. Hot dogs or cheeseburgers? Cheeseburgers 100%. The only hot dogs I like are from a restaurant back home that does chili cheese dogs. It's the only ones I will eat. And then number 6, favorite food. I'd say anything fruit. I love fresh pineapple. Actually, that's what I lived on with my pregnancies for both of my boys. So holiday, I am going to add, holiday is 50. So I'm going to do 50 cash, and then hold off on the questions for a minute, because how I do that is, set this off to the side. How I do that is this 184 days until Christmas, 6 months of savings for Christmas from Star Budgets. I do 50. I might have an IOU. This is 200 per month, but I'm just doing 50. So if I have an IOU, I will make up for it next week. So let's see, and I will scratch the rest of it off when I'm not on camera. So 8 plus 12 plus 4 plus another 12. So we're at 36. Whoops. 4, so that should be 40. And plus 16, so I have an IOU of $6. And I'm gonna just use this, cross that off, and do a 6. All right, and then I will set this off and grab this back. Okay, and then for my Michigan, this, I am stuffing $25 from here that I've been doing every week. So 25, and then when I did finish these 3 challenges from my Monday video, or 4 challenges, I'm sorry. I did use 200 of this towards debt, and then I think it is 143. So I colored these in already. So from here, back here, I'm gonna do 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. So I'm gonna put this in here. And then so for this coming up Monday's video of my mini savings challenges, because this is only 400, I want 500 for when we go to Michigan. I'll probably come back with plenty of money. I shouldn't spend anywhere near that. Most of it's gonna go towards gas. But, so I do need, this should be 300, 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Okay, so yes, this will be 100. So with my mini savings challenge, my Michigan binder will be 200. So I'll be able to color the rest of this in, plus will be an extra 100, which will make 500. So I will not have to budget for this one for next week. All right, where did I leave off? Favorite food. What drink do you drink in the morning? Not much, because I travel for work and I'm in the car all the time. My kidneys probably hate me, but I kind of dehydrate myself during the day, and then when I get home, I try to drink a lot of fluids, but then I'm up going to the bathroom all the time. So yeah, my kidneys probably hate me. What, can you do 100 push-ups? Absolutely not. My autoimmune disease and my deformed joints, I'm left dominant. That thumb, this hand I can bend backwards if I can get it on camera here. I'm not sure. This one, that's the farthest I can go back. So no, I cannot. My joints do not allow that. Then favorite season, all of them. I'm from Michigan. I love all 4 seasons. where I live now, we get them, but not really. I love all the seasons. So for Disney, I stuff 100 for the tickets, and then I have the IOU of 200. So I'm going to stuff 300 in here. 1, 2, and 3, and then this should be fully funded. 1,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. Correct. So that will be fully funded, and I have actually been looking at Disney tickets today to be purchasing in the very near future. And that's all I'm going to do in this binder today. Favorite favorite hobby. As Melissa said in her video, pretty much anything I can do alone. Going to the bathroom alone, talking to my husband without interruptions from kids. I just never realized how much I loved peace and quiet until kids turned into toddlers. Do I have any tattoos? Yes, I have one on my low back because that's when it was popular to do, which I regret that one. I have Jack Skeleton on my rib cage, and I do have a toe tag. Maybe it's the dark humor in me and me being a nurse, but my toe says place toe tag here. All right, and then next is gonna be Hudson's. No, I wanna do Lennox first because Lennox, I do not have any. I made up his last week of the IOUs. So today I did not even count these in advance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I need to color in 6.5 of these. Let me find my marker here. Do I wear glasses? No. Do you have any phobias or fears? Not many. So that's a half. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have a whole lot of fears. I guess losing my kids, something happening to my kids, something happening to me and not being around for my kids. Maybe that's very fresh in my mind from my mom dying young. And I don't know, that's, I guess, the biggest one, the thing that gives me the most anxiety. And then also with the news that's been all over the place lately, I love water. I'm from right on Lake Michigan, but with that whole submersible thing that had gone missing and found out what happened today with it, I said being down in that little tin can is what dreams are made of. My heart goes out to all the families, but it's literally my nightmare. I could not imagine it. You could not pay me enough. Then, do I have a nickname? Not really. I mean, my husband and I joke with nicknames with each other, but nothing that's, I mean, it's nothing, funny jokes to us, but we have sick sense of humor, so it's nothing I would want to say on camera. Let's see. Favorite candy? I'm not huge on candy. Maybe Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. The next one is that, do you believe in ghosts? I don't want to say, nope, not going to go there. And then rain or snow, both. I love them both for their own reasons. So for their next swim lesson, this gets 10, but I'm going to finish this next week because next week is their last week of swim lessons to find out if they pass and can go on to the higher up class. So I'm going to finish both of theirs off next week so that I can purchase the next one next week. Then, do I have any piercings? My ears, but I never wear earrings. My mom had my ears pierced when I was like 6 months old or something, so they'll never close up. But I'm very sensitive, and I can only wear like real gold or silver, but even then they get bad, so I don't wear them a whole lot. Back to school. So for clothes, it's just going to get 10 today, but I am going to try to finish this one throughout the month of July because my kids go back at the beginning of August, and so I want to go shopping probably that first week of August for them. Then for car, this should all be about the same. Or maybe this is birthday. So for Lennox's birthday, this is getting 25 because his birthday is in September. Piercings, what's my age? 40. I turned 40 May 1st. My nose tickles. French fries or onion rings? I'm not really a huge fan on either, I guess, but if I had to choose, French fries. Do you have children? Yes, 2 boys, Hudson and Lennox. I have 3 stepchildren. Lennox is 4.5. Lennox is 4.5, Hudson is 5, and then stepchildren, one will turn 18 in July, the other one will turn 19 in July, and then the oldest is 21. This one is car, and this is gonna get 10. What's my favorite color? Green, and every shade of green. Love green. Can you sing? Yes, I can sing. Does anybody want to hear me sing? Absolutely not. I'm a horrible singer. My kids always, when I sing in the car, scream at me to stop. Can I whistle? No, I've never been able to whistle. Where was I born? I was born in Michigan. Love Michigan. Has my heart. I think as a teen, early 20s, I think everybody kind of wants to get away from home, which is what I did. Very glad that I did, but Michigan's home to me. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I am my mom's only child. My mom died at the age of 39. I have 2 half-sisters. Actually, I am 40, and my youngest sister just turned 21. So she's in nursing school, and she must be a nurse practitioner, so my dad loves that she's following in my footsteps. Can you cook? Yes. I hate cooking. I'm not a horrible cook. I can do it. I despise doing it. People that love cooking are just like an anomaly to me because I hate everything about it. But I'm not a bad cook, and I do cook because I have kids. And then this one is going to get 25 also. Oops, here. Can I swim? Yes, I was between going to Lake Michigan all the time and somebody in my family always having a pool. I am a very strong swimmer, very, very strong swimmer, and that's very important to me. So that's why I have my kids in swim lessons. And Hudson today actually jumped off the diving board and did not have anybody catch him. He is doing really good. Shower or bath? 1000% shower. I cannot handle baths. The thought of a bath just kind of weirds me out, soaking in my own filth. I always make fun of my husband because he prefers showers, and he prefers baths, but then he takes a shower and just, I don't know. I try when I'm sick to soak in the tub, but that lasts for about 2 seconds because the thought of soaking in my own filth just grosses me out. All right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to color in 2.5 of these because mine are worth $2. I want each one of these, instead of 25, to be 50. So what I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2.5. 1, 2, and I'll just do a half here. Let's see, city or nature? Both. I used to love camping. Actually, in Michigan, we would just go in the woods and set up a tent. As I've gotten older, I prefer an actual bed and air conditioning or heat or anything, but now that my boys are getting to the ages, oops, that's okay. Did I do too many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should only be 2.5. I did too many of these, but that's okay. So yeah, now that my boys are getting a little bit older, they keep wanting to camp out in our backyard. We haven't done that yet. We've been camping once, and that was when pretty much everything was shut down for COVID. We went for Father's Day weekend, and it was a lot of fun, but we just don't think to do it very often. Am I a good friend? I am not, and that is because I have 2 little boys, a husband. We're just in that stage of life that it's all about my kids, and I don't regret that. I love it. I waited to have kids, and it's just important to me. I want to be there for everything. So Hudson's is getting, so for his swim lessons, he has an IOU. So it's going to be 20 plus the 10 for today. Have I broken any bones? I have. I broke my foot in 2 places playing mini golf. The course dipped and my ankle went the opposite way, and I pretty much rolled my ankle to the extreme that the tendons on each end pulled the bones off and broke it. So I was in a boot, but this was years ago. I had to been like 21. And then also my grandma broke a bone on the top of my foot because we were all around her table. I don't remember what we were doing, but I was standing behind her. And for some reason, she decided, she was sitting in the chair, she decided to stand up like and held the chair to her bottom and then just sat right back down. But the leg was on my foot and I couldn't scream or anything. It just hurt so bad. But she did break it and the bone was nothing you can do for it. And it was digging down for a while and it was ugly on the bottom of my foot for a long time. How broken bones? Yes. So how many TVs do you own? We have one in our basement, where the pool table is, and the little bar area that kitchen area that we've been redoing down there. We have one in our living room. We have one in our guest room, and we have one in my room. But we don't have cable, and we don't have Netflix. We have Hulu, Disney Plus. So that would be basement, living room, guest room, my room. So that's 4 TVs. So for this, I needed, let me see, this is, school needs 15. So there's 10 and 5. So this should be 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, and 100. So this one is completed. So we can get some school supplies. Being first grade, Hudson might need more for first grade, but up until this point, they haven't needed a whole lot for back to school supplies. So then I'm gonna start this, and this is 10. What is your worst pain ever? Worst physical pain, or I guess more emotional pain, would be losing my mom. And then at the age of 12, and I guess worst physical pain. So I've given birth. A lot of people say that without an epidural, that I had really great pregnancies and deliveries. My longest delivery was 6 minutes, no big deal to me. My worst pain was my ruptured appendix. I had a pain all day when I was pregnant with Lennox. One day I had pain, horrible abdominal pain, and all my family kept trying to get me to go to the ER. I said, I don't go to the ER. I'm a nurse. We don't go to the ER. I'm pregnant. They can't do anything for me. They're going to tell me it's round ligament pain and send me home, and I'm not going to waste a day in the ER. I'm just not doing it. So this I owe 30 plus 10 from today. So that's 40. So I ended up just dealing with the pain all day, went to bed, could not sleep. So Hudson was in a crib still, and I had just entered the second trimester of my pregnancy, and around midnight I woke up and was in horrible pain. I was sleeping in the recliner, in the little rocker in the nursery, and I did not want to scream in there to scare him. Came into my bedroom, fell on the bed, screaming bloody murder. I had a ruptured appendix, but we didn't know it. They couldn't do any tests on me. I was pregnant. Yeah, it was horrible. So they didn't even rush me to surgery. They waited to the next day. And then I was in the hospital for a week because of not knowing what was going to happen with the baby. So he was fine. When I went in to have him, he was known as the ruptured appendix baby because they all remembered me because I went in to have him on night shift. And then I also had the ruptured appendix on night shift. And they definitely remember me because I was cussing and saying a whole lot of bad words when I got into that ER and up to that floor. So for car, it is an IOU of 20 plus $10 for this week. I guess I could take this off and this off. And this can come off. I'm talking and not paying attention here. So yes, ruptured appendix. I remember waking up and saying, oh, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that pain again. And they said, but you still have a gallbladder, and I have been having gallbladder attacks, and I know I have to get it out, but I just can't. I don't have time in the summer. Let's see. Do I like to dance? Yes, I do. My boys hate it when I dance. I don't like dancing, like just, my mom used to go dancing. I don't like dancing like that because I was a trained dancer for so many years. I did tap, ballet, jazz, and hip hop, but I like to have little dance parties with my kids in the living room. So for their 529 college, it's 75, 50, 70, and 5. camping or hotel, both. I like them both. I would prefer a hotel as I'm getting older, but I do like camping, but I like the tent camping. Do you think you're weird? Absolutely. I am a nurse. I feel like you have to be weird to be a nurse and to have a sick sense of humor to get through a lot of the things that we experience. So I think anybody that is a nurse, love us all dearly. It's a great profession. I love what I do. This one I think is also 75, but I think a lot of us have to be a little bit mentally unstable in order to do it, because it's a lot. It is a lot, but I love it and I don't regret a second of it. How long have you been gardening? Nope. These last 3 questions kind of all go together. How long have you been gardening? What is one thing you would like to grow in your garden, and what is your growing zone? I do not garden. I tried it last year to grow some stuff. My husband told me I spent a fortune on the stuff and nothing grew. And actually when my kids, both of my kids were very much planned, but the shock of having my first son, after they handed him to me, the first thing I said was, I killed a cactus. How am I going to keep this kid alive? And the doctor and the nurses were laughing so hard. It was just the shock of it. Like, who trusted me with a human being? I know everything about my age, pretty much 18 and up when it comes to kids and babies. Nope, not my thing. I thought for sure I was going to not keep a kid alive. So yes, I killed a cactus not long after getting it years ago. So registration, I am going to stuff 16 for what I've budgeted for, plus 8 from the minis. So let's do 10. I'm going to keep that 10. 10, 5, 10, 15, and 16 from what I budgeted. And then the minis is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm just going to add these here. So I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. And then this is due in December for me. So that is it for the 40 questions. I love this idea, whoever came up with it. For family time or family fun, I colored in 2 already, so I'm going to do 5 what I budgeted for, plus 5 from my minis. For my husband's niece's wedding, that's going to be north of here, so we'll have to have a hotel and stuff, but it's not until next year. I am going to do 5 from budgeting and 5 from the minis. I'm looking at my notes here. And I already colored everything in too. Deductible is just going to get 5. Do some of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Medical is just going to get 5. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5, so that's 25. Now that I finished Michigan, I think I'm going to switch 1 or 2 of these over to my more high priority ones. Amazon, this is for Prime Day, but I do get a lot off Amazon, so I'm going to do 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So that's 60, 20, 40, yes, and 60. Does anybody have any big plans for this weekend? I have to work Saturday, but it's the last Saturday that I'm working because I'm not working Saturdays in July. Insurance, let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, and 3, 4, and 5. And Sunday, I think we have a splash pad here in town. That's really nice. We only have been one time once last year at the end of the year, end of the season, I guess I should say. So I want to possibly take the boys over there. My husband's, one of his nieces has having a graduation party on Sunday. So for a new phone, I think this one is just 5 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Car maintenance is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then grocery stockpile is what it says, but I'm actually using it for a meat stack up. So I am doing 15 from the $100 that I pull out in ones, and then also 25 from the minis savings challenges. So it should be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yes, $40. So 40, 50, that's $70 total. All right, and that is it. I am going to be doing, like I said, I have to get this last thing for the giveaway, and so I don't know if I'll have a video up this weekend or if I will include it in Monday's video of my mini savings challenge video. And then also, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing maybe a short or something, if I'm gonna finish this, or if I'm just gonna keep doing it with my bigger savings challenges. I'm not sure yet, so I will figure it out as it comes. So I want to say thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I was kind of shocked. I didn't expect to hit 500, so I just appreciate it. I've loved this journey so far, and I thought how suiting that I hit 500 in the same day that I paid off my credit cards. I'm so excited. Maybe now I can take a second and actually take in that I am credit card debt free. So anyways, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and then I will have my video up on Monday and possibly one before. But again, have a great weekend. Until the next time, bye.